Hey Collective, how are you guys? We're doing good. Thank you all for being here and for spending time with us. We love you and we appreciate you guys so much. So let's step in. Let's see what's going on in today's energy. See what we need to know about. What do we need to be aware of today, Spirit? What would you like us to know? We got a stalker. Somebody could be surveilling someone, spying, invading someone's privacy. Stalking and spying. We've got game over. Somebody's stalking somebody that's sweet and innocent and compassionate, and it's going to be game over. There's an ending and a completion to something here. Someone could be trying to block someone's finances. They could be stalking and spying to see if it's worked. And someone who's sweet, compassionate, and innocent and who has unconditional love here. Someone's trying to spy on someone's finances so that they can block them. Why is it game over? We've got a Libra trying to create game over for a Libra, or a Libra could be doing this to someone. Tell me more. So someone is snapped. They're going crazy. They're unhinged because they're stalking and spying to see if someone's finances are blocked. For the sweetheart here. The sweetheart could be a Libra, that they're trying to do something to block someone's finances. We've got spiritual rank. You're sweet, you're compassionate, you're innocent, full of unconditional love, and you're this spiritual, highly spiritually ranked being here. Okay. Someone's trying to create an ending in your life. They've been doing too much. They've been doing something excessively. Trying to block someone's finances. Someone didn't realize how gifted you are. You could be a wow. Okay. You could be a gifted healer who works with divination. Okay. Someone has a very high spiritual rank. They could be a diviner, a healer, have powerful spiritual gifts here. Okay. Coming after the collective on the split. Trying to do a binding on your gifts. They don't want you to heal. They're mad about your spiritual rank, and you're just coming out as this earth angel divine being here. Someone's corrupt. They've robbed someone, coerced someone to come against someone to help block their finances. Abusing someone. Somebody's going to end up in jail. Whoever these corrupt people that were coerced and robbed are. Because you're coming out as being seen and held in high honor. There's some kind of court situation here where someone was blocking someone's finances. Courthouse, there's a lot of money involved here. There's an illusionist that's been affecting someone's finances, trying to block their finances. Doing spell work, and illusionist is doing black magic, spell work. We've got a Sagittarius. You could be this person's child coming after you and your children. Okay, we've got an Ice Queen here that's full of fear now. That's an illusionist here. And whoever they're in a union with. So an Ice Queen and their partner here trying to do this bindage to make you a victim. They want you full of grief, sorrow, and sadness here. Coming after an Earth Angel Starseed. Okay, trying to, wanting you in poverty. Please help. Trying to block your finances. Lying on you, talking about you, gossip and slander. Okay. And their intent is to hurt or harm you. Okay, on the bottom of the deck. Okay. Let's pull from my handmade deck and clarify some of these. Clarify this stalker who's spying and surveilling someone, invading someone's privacy. Tell me about the stalker. Ooh. We've got law enforcement. Oh, with surveillance. Wow. So law enforcement could be watching someone. Clarify these finances that are blocked here. What about these blocked finances, Spirit? Just saw crying. Somebody's crying because their finances are blocked. Okay, someone's celibate, refused to sleep with them. Someone's finances. It could be trying to say that. Trying to send someone in. They're unhinged and going crazy. They snap because they're feeling embarrassed. They can't manipulate you anymore. They can't manipulate you you refuse to sleep with someone, so they're embarrassed. They could have catfished a sweetheart here who's innocent. Okay. Got no contact with someone here. They're embarrassed. You refuse to sleep with someone. Law enforcement's surveilling someone. They have they have no clue what's going on in your life. You have no contact with someone, and you're refusing to sleep with someone that was catfishing you. A fake name was given whenever they were catfishing you. Law enforcement could be looking into this, surveilling something here that's going on online. Game over. Clarify the spiritual rank. They didn't realize who they were coming up against. And they have no clue what's going on in your life. We have malice. Somebody's in debt. Their finances are blocked. And they could have been trying to maliciously put you in debt to block your finances. Yeah. Creating an illusion here. Clarify this. Game over. Something's completed. There's an ending here. Clarify game over. We've got secrets. The same sex relationship. There's secrets here. Clarify Libra. Clarify this Libra. Trying to win you over. Use their gifts for bad and for darkness. So someone could be trying to catfish someone to win someone over. They're doing things in excess. They're doing too much. They're gluttonous. We've got a sister or sisters that are involved here that could be coming after. Sister could be trying to block someone's finances. New Jersey could be significant. Clarify divination. The number 70, 80, 17, 54, 25, 23, 29, 86, 41, 53, and 37 could be significant. Clarify divination. Grand rising. The world will hear your thunder. Okay. So something's going on. Clarify this healer. Someone's coming after the collective. Someone in the collective you could be like me, you could be a reader, you could watch readings online, obviously. Got a healer, someone could use their spiritual gifts. Someone's got a plane or a flight booked, okay? Someone could have COPD, that trying to heal. A healer could be trying to get on a flight. Clarifying gift, we've got cursed gift. So someone, abuse of a corpse. Oh my God. So someone's sister's here, or sisters. You take this how it resonates. They're feeling embarrassed. They could have tried to catfish you, sending someone in, and you didn't want anything to do with someone. You remained celibate. It didn't matter what tricks they were trying to play. Like, you could have thought someone was freaking nuts and you didn't want anything to do with them. You refused to sleep with them. You remained celibate. Law enforcement's involved. This law enforcement's not corrupt. They're in the upright. Somebody could be trying to block your finances and hurt you financially because you refused to sleep with them, because you embarrassed them. You shattered their ego. Okay? And you're not going to fall for this. They're trying to win you over. No, you don't want anything to do with them. world will hear your thunder. Somebody could be going on a flight soon. Okay, clarify the collective. I just saw the feds. So we could have the feds in the energy here that's looking into someone's finances here. Magic over your health, your well-being. They cannot access you or your energy, collective. So they've been doing magic over you. Doing bindings, trying to bind your finances, your love life, your energy, your spiritual being. Okay, we've got want to hurt you for exposing their crimes. There could be a missing person that they're trying to cover up, but I think more so they want to hurt you for exposing their crimes. There's a sister or sisters here that are embarrassed because some kind of secret's coming out, and it could be game over now that these secrets are coming out. And a sister or sisters could try to come toward you to heal something, you know, trying to win you over. They have no clue what's going on in your life. They're embarrassed. They sent someone in to sleep with you. You didn't have anything to do with them. Yeah, I mean, single and celibate, like you're not having anything to do with somebody here. Tell me about this angel spirit guides here. Your guides are helping you, collective. Helping them to not have access. They're doing magic over your health and your well-being. They're trying to hurt you and abuse you energetically. Trying to create blockages. We've got fame and recognition. Someone could be in the spotlight. They could be in the public eye. This angel here could be an earth angel in the collective. They could be mad that you're exposing their crimes to the public. Okay. Clarify this corruption where someone was bribed or coerced to do something here. Money exchanged hands. They can't handle their karma. They're becoming forceful to trap you. Next we have abuse. So, being very abusive. Bribing people to abuse you. Somebody's going to end up behind bars. Law enforcement is surveilling someone and watching. I'm hearing they're following the money trail. It's not your problem to fix. They're trying to get to the heart of the matter. They abused you. It's not your problem to fix. Someone could come towards you trying to love bomb you. But you won't fall for this. Okay. Clarify imprisonment. They could be trying to love bomb you and win you over because they don't want to go to prison for something that they've done here. They want to hurt you for exposing their crimes, and you could be in the spotlight. Hey, baby.
Hey.
I love you.
Okay, sorry about that, guys. Alright, where were we? I think we're on imprisonment. Let's clarify imprisonment. Thank your guides for working 24/7 behind the scenes for you. We've got heart chakra here. They've got hatred, and they thought that you were an easy target. So somebody's going to end up going to jail. You've got this beautiful heart chakra with unconditional love. You're sweet. You're compassionate. You're kind. You're innocent. You have a very high spiritual rank. You could be a healer. You could be a diviner. You have powerful gifts. You're in this Earth Angel Starseed energy, held in high honor. And your guides are definitely on the scene here. They could be trying to curse your gifts. Okay. They've got hatred towards you. They're having consequences for the actions against you. And you're held in high honor. And they hate this. They don't like it. You could definitely be this person's child, your siblings, parental figures here. Okay. They could have hacked your devices. Okay. So, we've got something going on in the courthouse where they could have hacked your devices, trying to block your finances, catfishing. They thought you were an easy target. Someone is an sex addict here. They thought you were an easy target to get this money from you with this big fat sack of cash here in the courthouse. Clarify this illusionist who's doing spell work. We've got a Sagittarius here. could be doing spell work. This could be a sibling or a parental figure here, or you could be a Sag or a Libra. But we've got Sag and Libra out here. Just may not resonate at all. It's just those are the signs. So this illusionist, they were wanting you to have material loss. They wanted your life to be full of strife and struggling. They wanted your finances blocked, doing everything that they could to come against you in that way. Clarify this spell work, black magic, curses, and hexes. Doing magic over your health and your well-being. They want to hurt you because you've exposed their crimes. And for exposing their crimes, you could have used your spiritual gifts. And you could be in the spotlight in the public eye. And you could be talking about this on some kind of a platform even. Whatever this is in the court, it's going to rule in your favor. Okay. They're going to be in ultimate ruin. So this spell work is going to turn on them, on this illusionist here. All this is going to rule in your favor when this ends up going to court. But tell me about this Sagittarius here. We've got liver disease and a passport. So somebody that's a Sag here could have liver disease. The spell work could be coming back on them and attacking their liver. That would be like solar plexus area, trying to affect your power. Clarify children, creations, investment. There could be some kind of an illusion around how, if these are your parental figures here, about how you're seen as their child, some kind of an investment that they don't want to be known, that finances were blocked due to an investment that someone made, so that you would have material loss. We have an Aquarius Pisces cusp, or an Aquarius and a Pisces could be significant. We've got voodoo. They want your divinity. They made you a victim because they want your divinity, doing voodoo. They wanted you full of grief and sorrow and sadness. They wanted you crying all the time. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, we've got bondage here. A bartender or a doctor could be significant. Someone could have to go to the doctor because they have liver disease. Okay. Clarify this Ice Queen here. Tell me about this Ice Queen. You're a powerful alchemist. It's up to you to transform your life, creating amazing things for yourself. Somebody doesn't like that you're doing this, that you're powerfully transmuting whatever energy that they're sending, and it's coming back on them, okay? Clarify fear. Why are they in fear? Why are they in fear? Don't engage, respond, don't react. Someone is negative constantly. They're in fear because of what's going on in this judge. With this judge in this courtroom. Oh shit, I saw it and I was like, if it comes back out, I'm not going to say it. They're full of fear because somebody could end up getting the death penalty from a judge here. This judge is not corrupt. They're in the upright. Don't respond to these people. Someone is very negative. They could be projecting their negativity onto you. Okay. All the gossip, trash talk, the lies coming for chosen ones here, the collective. There's no way out of this. They fucked themselves. There's no moves left there in checkmate. There's no way out. Whoever they're with in this union here, they're full of fear. Whoever their partner is could be facing the death penalty for something. They're in checkmate. And you could be exposing their crimes in the spotlight, in the public eye, online somehow. Sisters could be coming after you. Or a sister. Tell me about the starseed here. Clarify starseed. Trying to block your blessings from God's source energy. Someone is obsessed with you, okay? And they're trying to to block your blessings because they want you in poverty. Please help. Somebody's going to get life in prison because they're a fucking predator. We've got a predator that's could be going into poverty, needing help. Wow. Clarify this gossip, trash talk, and lies, please, for the collective. What is this? What are they lying about, gossiping about? And they're lying on you, so it'll block your finances because they want money. Someone could have a lethal weapon or a wrench. I don't know. They're astral projecting, astral traveling, having an out-of-body experience. A predator here could have been trying to astral project to you. It's the end of you and me and this criminal behavior. You walked away. There could have been a violent act with some kind of a lethal weapon, and someone could end up getting the death penalty. It's a waste of time. It's the end of you and me. It's over. Someone got violent and could have really hurt someone. A predator here. Hack someone's devices, and there's going to be consequences for what they've done against you here. They wanted a Earth Angel starseed full of lack and in poverty, struggling, full of strife, losing everything you have. Your gifts have exposed these crimes. You could be fighting for justice. Let's see some ways that could be blocking your finances here. Let's clarify this. We got sliding up in somebody's DMs because they're having a glow up. Self-improvement, finding your confidence, your personal transformation. You're better than ever. You're having a glow up right now. So somebody could be having a glow up in the spotlight, in the public eye. You could be using your spiritual gifts as part of what you're doing here. Someone's mad about this. You could be exposing crimes. Somebody could be going to prison because of you exposing these crimes, so they want to hurt you for exposing them because they wanted this to be a secret. These people are embarrassed. They have no clue what's going on in your life. They're full of lies. They're talking all kinds of shit, okay? Doing voodoo. They're doing everything possible to affect your finances. Sliding up in your DMs with some kind of new message, with an unexpected flirtation, testing the waters, sliding into your inbox, catfishing someone. So they sent someone in, and then boom, they ghosted you. Okay, they could have ghosted you after trying to get some information. They thought that you were an easy target to hack your device. Now they're having consequences for the actions against you because they have become forceful to trap you. They've been very abusive. There's a predator here. They're stalking, they're spying, they've invaded your privacy. You don't want anything to do with someone. Someone could have been trying to flirt with you. You refused to sleep with them. You could have ghosted somebody and been like, I don't want anything to do with this shit. You could have been totally picking up on bad vibes and was like, something's off here. There's no way in hell I'm meeting up with you. You could have left someone hanging. You could have seen the message and just left them on red. Okay, there was an abrupt silence here. Clarifying imprisonment. Someone could have coerced and bribed someone to be abusive towards you. Deja vu, repeating patterns, familiar lessons, unresolved issues, and we've been here before. So you could have seen the red flags, and you could have felt like someone was a predator in your energy because you have learned some serious life lessons here, okay? And you were on to this motherfucker and you ghosted him. You've gained a lot of wisdom. You've completed a lot of cycles. You've had so much growth in your experiences, and you're a lot wiser now, realizing that someone has commitment issues, that they could act like they're so real, but they're fake. They're afraid to settle down. They avoid intimacy. They fear losing their freedom. It's complicated. Okay. Could have felt even like you were in some kind of trap or imprisoned by someone, Or like that's what it would have, you could have seen that that's what would have ended up if you would have tried to be in a relationship with someone and you refused to have anything else to do with them. You refused to sleep with them. This person could have come towards you in this energy trying to affect your finances. We've got mirror, mirror, facing yourself and others, reflective relationships, having self-awareness, and what you see is you. You could have been a mirror towards someone, and you could have seen straight through this person, okay? Having to recharge yourself. This person could have been trying to drain you. Doing magic over your health and your well-being, having to recharge your battery, needing mental rest, emotional recovery, taking a break, and coming back stronger. And they're mad because you're unbothered and you're brand new. You've got peace despite all this chaos that they've been trying to inflict in your life. You have a very calm attitude, detachment from the negativity, because you don't deal with constant negativity. We don't want that shit around us, do we, collective? That just lowers your frequency. You're going to do what you have to maintain your peace. You're not going to be around that shit. It's not your drama. You know, just, yeah, watch me shine. I'm in the spotlight. You've got a brand new, fresh beginning. You're reinventing yourself. You've got new ventures going on. You're focusing on your bag. You're recharging yourself. And you're unbothered. And this person is driving them nuts because it doesn't matter what they do to try to, you know, lure themselves in towards you. It's not working. We've got money moves. So bank account, deposit $5,276. The bag's secured. So somebody is transferring money from someone's account. They could have hacked your device into their account. And they secured this bag. They achieved a goal. The mission's accomplished. They've got financial stability. They got it locked. Some kind of smart decision that was a strategic investment here with this investment here. Wow. They were building wealth, making my money work. They secured a bag, moving somebody's money around here. We got a CEO energy, taking control, natural leadership, confidence in business, and I'm the boss. Someone could have their own company and they could be stealing from someone's business here. They could have hacked someone's account and taken part of their money and putting it in their account. Stealing. Wow. That could be why somebody's going to prison here. Stealing someone's finances. Self-care Sunday. Overnight success. Wow. Wow. Okay. Let's see what was created to make this like deja vu, to where you could see a pattern unfolding here from this lesson that you learned, and you didn't fall for something that someone did here, and it's making them mad because it didn't work. Okay. We've got family. Sending in someone that was in friends with benefit energy towards you. Trying to create a family with you. I'm not looking for anything serious, but I wouldn't mind being friends with benefits. So, family could be sending a predator towards you. I mean, everything you've been looking for and more. Oh, I like you so much. Laying it on thick. It was 2828 when I said that. I'm everything you've been looking for and more. There's something different about you. You really stand out from the crowd, and I want to know more. So laying it on thick, trying to really engage with you. Someone's trying to astral travel and astral project. There was no spark. You didn't feel anything for this person. You refused to sleep with them. You didn't want anything to do with them. You're focused on your glow up here. You're focused on your money on your bag. You could have your own business here that you're trying to get off the ground, or that you're doing, and they're mad. There's just no chemistry here. Someone could be acting like they really like you to try and weasel their way in. We've got challenges. They were using you and to create challenges in your life. And you've made the decision to do your inner healing work, and that's why you've learned these life lessons and why you can see through this shit. They could have gotten away with this in the past, and then you were on to someone here. Maybe I have some ulterior motives. Do you think I might be taking advantage of you, and you knew to stop? You knew that there was nothing there. You knew that this wasn't real, that this was a predator being sent in. Yes, that's exactly what the fuck it was, okay? Experimenting on you, seeing how far they could take something. I know this is new for you, and I appreciate how open-minded you could be. Trying to experiment. We've got an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We've got intimacy. So trying to send someone in towards you to go on a date and to be intimate with them. Wow. To catfish you. You know, this person's a liar. They're sneaky. Be careful of someone sneaky. Lying whenever they're messaging you. Yeah, you were seeing the red flags. This person was a walking red flag, and you knew that there were secrets here. There could have been someone else that they were talking to even. Okay. You promised yourself you'd never date someone like me again. And then you just felt like there were secrets. There's no spark. You didn't feel like being intimate with this person. You weren't trying to be going on a date with somebody here. And they could be really laying it on thick to get you to message them. They could even be trying to get someone to be polyamorous, to experiment with even the same sex here. Moving someone in. Moving in together. Well, your intuition was going off, giving you, like, hello, big red flags, because if you ignore them now, they're going to come back to bite you later. You've already been here, you've already done that, and your guardian angels are telling you, you need to stay away from this fool. And you did. You knew your guardian angels were telling you that someone was pretending with you and that you needed to get away. And so you put up firm boundaries. And you wouldn't let this predator come towards you. So you knew that they were pretending. And it didn't matter how hard they were trying. It just wasn't working. Okay? Just wasn't working. We've got a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And we did have a Sagittarius that came out. Could be wanting to be polyamorous in their commitment with someone here. They could want... passionate commitment with someone that they're crushing on, and it could be someone that's of the same sex here. Yeah, they're definitely spying. Someone's got their eye on you. They're doing the research, or you are doing your research. This person's a predator. You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. So they could come in and love bomb and then ghost, and then come in and love bomb and then ghost. This person's a loser, and they're obsessed with you because they don't know how to get near you. Okay, if you were with this person, they could have been cheating on whenever you were together. This could have been a hitman that family members sent in, and they were cheating. And they were sent in just to affect your finances and then walk away and ghost you. Trying to keep you up and down with love bombing, hoovering, circling back around. Friends with benefits. Let's see what's going on with this predator here who's going to get life in prison. So, and it's right beside this judge here is going to end up giving somebody life in prison for what they've done here. Alright, Spirit, tell me about this predator. Please help. They're in poverty. There's a violent act. A witness with forensics and a database. Okay. Somebody's in the hospital. So someone could have witnessed a predator doing something. Could have to testify in court. This could be a jury trial that you could be a witness that has to testify against a predator here. We've got a good attorney that could be, you know, the law is definitely involved surveilling someone. Wow, we've got a stepdad or a stepmom here. Or a father or a mother figure. Okay. We've got made a recording. A predator made a recording that was reported to the cops. Tell me about this recording. A loss of property, some kind of a catastrophic event. Okay. We've got money that has been stolen. Trying to create an alibi, but it's a fake alibi. Okay. We have a paternity test. So a father figure here could be having to have a paternity test in the court to see if they have to pay child support. Something's going on social media. Someone's got fake accounts catfishing on social media. Okay. Clarifying imprisonment. Why is somebody going to jail with this court situation here before this judge? Tell me about this predator going to jail. They're feeling real embarrassed. Wow, we've got a doctor again. We've got a doctor that's being held accountable. The doctor's come out twice. So a father figure here. Medical records. Someone was immature and childish with what they were doing with medical records. Could have been altering someone's medical records. A doctor's going to be held accountable for doing something here. Wow, in the hospital, giving money to someone in the hospital. And in the hospital came out. The emergency room of the hospital. It could have been all corruption in the hospital. Crying over you. Should just given you this money. We got a bad attorney that's corrupt in the energy. Okay. Well, you're going to be receiving justice. They're scared of you because you're going to be receiving justice. This rules in your favor. Clarify the courthouse. You're being seen as being held in high honor in the courthouse. You're going to be vindicated, overcoming adversity here. Something's going on in the bank or in the bank vault. Okay. There's a paper trail in the bank. They're following the money. I'm telling you, there's documents. There's a paper trail. Someone's wanting to take themselves out. This Jezebel here, who's a predator and a sex addict. They're doing illegal criminal activity. Okay. And you're being seen as innocent. They're going to be found guilty. They've tried to steal your life and they're about to lose it all. Someone's coming to give you info. They could have put you on the dark web. Well, we've got justice. They're under judgment. You don't want anything to do with them, and that's why they have no clue what's going on in your life. They have an evil obsession with wanting to harm you. Okay, wow, we've got the dark web again. And then homicide on the dark web. Could even be snuff films. We've got man, SLAUGHTER, and a red rum here with a predator that's going to get life in prison. There's a lethal weapon. There's definitely a lawsuit. And forensics is going through data here. We've got a trafficking ring that's getting busted that you could be exposing. They're going to be blindsided. We have embezzlement again. This came out, I think, in my last reading. Somebody could have gotten a DUI or a DWI. Something about this embezzlement has been submitted into evidence. We've got a U.S. Marshal here. They're terrified to go to prison. You've got a painful past with this family here. Illegal scheme and racketeering. Someone's trying to hide. They bribed someone. They could have been extorting someone. They've been very strategic in how they've been moving, but they won't get away with this. They have an unhealthy obsession with you. It's come out again. That's like the third time. They're going to be arrested. They won't get away with this. Someone's casing a location, trying to create a home invasion. Wow. Okay, tell me about this. Money moves and bags secured here. What is this? A drive-by, SHOOTING. Making money. So somebody moved some money and made a deal to do a drive-by here. We've got money laundering going on. Trying to cover that up, that money was being laundered and embezzled. We've got a cousin, a brother, a sister, and sisters. Credit and debit card fraud. Someone could get charged with disorderly conduct. Well, they're going to jail. They're going to prison. Don't interact with them, okay? A cult is being exposed. They could be mad because you're not sick. There's an insurance policy they could have been trying to collect from your death. We've got a corrupt community here that has no remorse. They're numbing themselves to escape the pain. Someone's abusing substances. They're terrified to go to prison, but they have no remorse for what they've done. They're worried that you will find out. They're going to go to prison. You're going to have to testify. Working with your family to hurt you, so they've hired someone here to be a predator in your life. We've got the letter M. It's going to be facing consequences for trying to destroy you. They made a deal with G. This DRUG right here could be significant. Could be trying to DRUG someone to travel to your location. Made a deal to travel to your location. There's a conference call. Wow. What else are they doing with these money moves where someone's bag is secured? Someone could be very wealthy. We have a psychopath here. Someone could have multiple personality disorder. They're freaking evil as shit. Okay, they sold their soul to the devil. They're evil. They're abusive. They could be trying to hack into your Wi-Fi, your IP address. We've got a hacker here. Neglect and abuse. Someone could have light skin or light hair. Caused a lot of trauma in your life. They're embarrassed that they got caught. Because over here in my white deck, feeling embarrassed came out. They're embarrassed in front of this law enforcement. They've spiked an investigation, and they're definitely under investigation. They're trapped in fear. Fear has come out again. There's a listening device. Their phones are tapped. You weren't supposed to survive. We could have gang members here. You weren't supposed to survive. Someone is easily swayed. They're inauthentic. The letter R. On the internet. Nudity on the internet. Trying to tarnish your reputation. With this right here, we've got prosties. Here's this stripper that keeps coming out and the naked body. Okay, there's a security camera, a hidden camera. They could have been recording you without your knowledge. The letter N. D. And could have put you on the dark web. M. MD. Medical doctor. Someone could have deposited something into someone's checking or savings account with this money move. Dealing with the cartel. Well, we've got RICO charges here. Okay. With organized crime. A boyfriend could be trying to intimidate you, or a husband here with some kind of a love offer. A curse has been broken. The judge is appalled at this corrupt family, and they're going to be getting prosecuted, and they're going to federal prison. Someone works in the medical field. Someone works in the courts. We have an actual predator that's going to become an SEX offender here. Okay. They didn't see this. A crime boss didn't see this coming at all. They're going bankrupt, and you're so good at what you do because you're exposing their crimes. They didn't see this coming. We've definitely got weapons. Okay, somebody's going bankrupt. Loss of status and reputation. Coming for an earth angel. Starseed. Cyber bullies. Cyber crimes. Okay, let's clarify this moving in. Trying to get someone to move in with them or move in together, or could have lived with this person that could have convinced you to live with them just so they could hurt you, hurt your finances, and then ghost you. And they were screwing around with someone else. Okay, so moving in, we have a gift. Bringing someone a gift to try to move in with them. Tell me more. We've got a neighborhood to move into their neighborhood. That it's a gift to live in someone's house. Clarify. Moving in. Working together. As you're moving in together. Seeking revenge because of something that someone does for their job on social media with their intuition. Wow. They think everything's all good, that they're just going to steal from you. And they're acting like it's a real commitment, but it's a fake commitment. And you've been here before. You could be seeing the red signs. This person could be getting money off of you. We've got a fire or fire signs. Fire sign came out with moving in. Communication about a fire even, or communication that there's an accident, or full of fear there's a fire. Wow. Clarify becoming forceful to trap you, and it's not your problem to fix. Oh my God, because they want to commit this red rum and dismember someone. What the fuck? We've got a serial unaliver here. That's a predator. They have a lethal weapon that they could dismember with. We've got the road. You could be exposing trafficking here of what's going on, and they don't want... Yeah, you could be like in this alien star being energy, and you could have witnessed... You could be the witness here that has to testify against a predator in your life, or what someone has done to you. We've got strangulation. That could have been something that happened, or something that they had planned on doing. Tell me these secrets. Trying to create a distraction so that they can DRUG or poison someone. Trying to create a distraction with a marriage or a wedding, acting like they're this committed partner, but they're just pretending because all they want is money. There's money involved here. There's money that was moved into someone's account. Clarify this judge. What's this judge going to be doing here? This judge is getting ready to bring in the tower. Everything's getting ready to collapse whenever they stand before this judge, because they're greedy, they're corrupt, they're greedy, moving money. Something could be happening in a wooded area. Someone could have paid to take their child out, which I'm seeing that is your energy. Like this is karmic family members, sisters, siblings, cousins coming against you. The judge is going to be like, no, you've done this to yourself. You created this disaster yourself. Now they're in checkmate. Why are they in checkmate? They're full of regret. They regret something that they've done. Could be something that they were doing, partying in a motel or a hotel. They're regretting what they've done regarding a life insurance policy. Tell me about this doctor that came out twice. Wow, we got a caregiver that made a secret trip. A caregiver, a doctor here. It's pure fucking evil. They work for the government. They're a pedo. Kidnapping people, or you could have been kidnapped. Creating a crime of passion and creating fraud. They're in checkmate because this doctor traveling, a timeline issue when they're traveling. The devil. Huh. God versus the devil. Wow. Wow. Trafficking, I'm telling you. Someone could work in the military or could be in the military. Someone could have been in the military. We've got corruption. And the corrupt family are going to prison. And whoever their spouse or partner is, they're going to prison. They're a false person and they're going to be exposed for being this predator. They could be trying to run away. It's top secret and classified that someone's trying to run away. A pedo here. They want it hidden. They could be hiding someone. They could act like someone died and it's top secret and classified. It's being hidden. Someone ran away. It was a success. They could have faked their death. A male here could have faked their death. That's a pedo. This person was older. They could have a body double. Okay. They're happy being a pervert and manipulating the market with all this money here. Huh. Wow. Well, we've got law enforcement that's looking into a red rum here. Or a meeting. They could have met with someone to hire a hitman here. A doctor here. And it's organized crime and they deposited money in someone's bank account. Now they're angry because there's a lot of drama that's unfolding. Wow. Tell me about this doctor. They're in Checkmate. They're bound to something that they've done. This hopped out. It's their occupation. Okay. Someone's occupation is to be a doctor. They're a wealthy man. They could even work in pediatrics. Okay. With a child here, a main male. That could be a doctor for a child doctor. I'm just saying like a pediatrician here. Okay. We've got this wealthy man here who could have been held in high honor, but they had really dark secrets. Okay. Really dark thoughts that they wanted to keep a secret here. Okay. Well, they're expecting something. What are they expecting? What's this doctor expecting to happen? Sudden wealth in the courthouse. They're expecting to get this money. They're expecting this false person to be able to be this thief to get this money, but this is going to roll in your favor. And they're not going to see this coming. There's a whole community of people here that could be working together. This whole community of people, they're very concerned. They're extremely concerned because of an official person that's going on a journey here towards someone with a gift. Rolls in your favor. A gift of sudden wealth. Huh. Why are they angry? Because they're going to prison. We've got a mature woman who's a main female who's held in high honor. Okay. An official person could be traveling towards someone to talk about these secrets that were going on behind closed doors. Consequences for the actions against you, keeping you in poverty, needing help, keeping your finances blocked, sending in partners, giving them a lot of money to come against you, to fuck you up, to affect your health. This mature man received a message of concern. This mature man here is a thief. He received a message of concern from this official person that they know they're a thief and they know about these family secrets and whoever they're in this union with here. They're both full of fear. They can't stop thinking about this message that's come in. Okay, this married couple here. And what's going on in the courts. They got a message from the courts that now they're in despair. They're being seen as this false person. Okay. And they were lying about what was going on with you since your childhood, and they could have lied to you about a death with a life insurance policy here. And this could have been going on since you were a child, and you're mature in your older age now. And you could have to face this person in court. That spiritual court is landing into 3D courts. And it's got them very concerned. Because a whole community of people here worked really hard behind the scenes to hide this money. And it's a lot of money. A whole community of people here. And now they're all concerned because something serious is getting ready to change in their life. And they didn't see this coming. Okay, let's clarify this catfish here. This catfishing energy with someone that could be trying to win you over. Okay, what could they try and say? Because they're becoming forceful to trap you. They don't want this to rule in your favor. We've got a twin flame, and it came out in reverse. So they could have sent in this fallen twin here. You didn't put up with my shit. You crushed my big-ass ego, but that made me respect you even more. Now they're just fucking obsessed. The grass wasn't greener. I regret my actions. I'm a fool. Stalker alert. I check up on you often. So this could be a fallen twin right now that's being stupid, trying to catfish you to get back into your energy. And family members could have sent this person towards you, but you didn't want anything to do with them. You refused to sleep with them. They're embarrassed. They thought that they were just going to be able to come right back in. They got crazy. They got stupid. You know, I didn't know if my family was going to accept you. It was easier to tell you a lie than the truth. I wish I could take it all back. Please unblock me. Yeah, that's me calling you from an unknown number. I pretend like I don't care, but it's quite the opposite. My feelings for you are a little bit obsessive. This person's obsessed, okay? I'm used to getting my way, but you put me in my place. Somebody could be getting ready to come clean. They can't lose you again. So somebody could be trying to win you over and come towards you, telling some kind of secrets or something, or that they feel embarrassed, that it hurt their feelings, that you don't want to sleep with them anymore, that they're just so in love with you, that they were afraid to settle down, and that they were avoiding intimacy, but you showed this person exactly who they fucking were. They didn't like it. They got nasty. They could have hacked your devices. That could have been part of the main reason, was to get close to you, to be able to have access to your Wi-Fi, to your laptops, your electronics, your phones, whatever, all of it. Your car, experimenting on you to see what you would handle and what you wouldn't. Your intuition was just all over the place, tapped in with this person, okay? They could be trying to come towards you to confess something. This isn't over. You haven't heard the last of me. We have unfinished business. This person could be like, we're not done. I've got to talk to you. I've got to tell you stuff. Like, if I tell you the truth, will you let me in your energy? And they want your money. They say that you're having a glow up. Drawn here. I don't want to shuffle. They're being stubborn. Here we go. Yeah, you're very guarded. You could have built up walls. You're very defensive. You don't want anything to do with someone. You're guarding yourself. You've got past trauma with someone, okay? And you don't want anything else to do with them. You could have known that they were doing magic over you. You could have felt it. You were healing. They didn't realize what a powerful alchemist you are, and how you can transmute energy in this powerful healing earth angel star being energy. They thought you were an easy target. They didn't know that coming up against you was going to lead to their demise. And they could have been laying it on thick. They're obsessed, and they want to call, trying to get a hold of you, expressing something. They want you to unblock them so that they can hear your voice. They want to slide up into your DMs and message you. They're clinging for dear life. They're holding on. They don't want to let go. We've got a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It's got secrets that are going to be exposed. Secrets that they were catfishing you. Well, law enforcement's all over this. They were hiding the truth, and then boom, they ghosted you. They could have gone straight into another commitment that could have ended up in a marriage or something. Communicating that they're in denial, that that they're missing you. They don't like who they're with. That they were confused in their lifestyle with the secret polyamorous over here. There was someone else in the middle that was same sex energy. Okay. There could be children in the energy. They could have gotten someone pregnant. Okay. Even. Something significant could have happened in the wintertime. Okay. This person was a player. They were juggling connections. They had some bad addictions here. They had options. Okay. And you just don't want anything else to do with this person. You learned your lessons. They were playing mind games, pulling on your heartstrings, emotionally manipulative, just stringing you along, you know. And you were done. You let go. It was just too much. You could have screenshots and proof of things, you know, of messages of whatever. This person's triggered. They're triggered. They're mad. They're about ready to explode. Someone could have gotten caught in the act of doing something here. You could have caught someone. Okay. They've got weird behavior. They're risky and they're sneaky, trying to hide themselves on social media, but we've got evidence with law enforcement here. They could have a criminal history. They're trying to get away from the law. They don't want... They could be trying to go on the run. They don't want to go to jail. They don't want this evidence coming out. Okay. I want to clarify this. Challenges with some kind of experiment that they were trying to pull with date nights and same sex intimacy here with polyamory, with polyamorous energy. Or they were risky, all right. Breathing came out in reverse. And the strangulation card just popped in my head. They took a risk to make it to where someone's not breathing because they're intimidated by you. They're very manipulative. Okay. Oh my God. Manipulative with children. This could be a child predator here. Okay. Manipulating children to experiment, sharing with children. They have anxiety. You could be exposing the truth about a predator here. So they're triggered, they're imbalanced, they've snapped, they're unhinged, they're crazy, they're unstable. Okay. They've made the decision to do something here. They made the decision to experiment and do this. Now they're stressed out about money. Okay. Playing games. Playing games with people. Playing games on technology with this catfishing here. Okay. Acting like, oh, they want to be your friend. They want to build with you. They're studying you. They were studying you because they thought you were an easy target. You could have even been teaching someone. They could have been studying and being taught on how to come towards you so that they could disempower you, so that they could be near your body to hurt it or affect it to where it wasn't breathing anymore. To get into this partnership with you. Trying to win you over. Yeah, you'd have to make them think that they belong with you, you know. And then make them full of fear. They've got to be full of fear and reject them. Reject them, okay? Music. Someone could like music. Songs could be involved. Creating a lot of illusions here. And they were just using you. They could criticize you. They could tear you down. Someone's parents could have told someone to travel to someone's location, okay? Trying to organize, the parental figures were the authority figures trying to organize and plan someone to travel towards you. They could be using divination on how to move. Something could be going on while someone's sleeping. victimhood. And I'm just seeing this, I mean, like a child here, sleeping with a child. And that's like reels. That's like a movie. It's a video. For finances, they could have been secretly recording and making money off of someone here. Oh my God. Wow. That's disturbing. Let's draw a few index cards and see what wants to come out of here. Tell me more about what's going on with this predator. What else do we need to know? Bed is laying down here, so a predator's doing something in someone's bed. Sage your bed. Coming in to manipulate you again. Oh my God, you really turned me on. I really like you a lot. Laying it on thick. You're a catch. I'm everything you've been looking for and more. There's something different about you. You really stand out from the crowd and I want more, but you feel no spark. You know this person's a walking red flag and they've got secrets and they're hiding shit. You don't want anything to do with them. He's, oh God. A demon, a beast. Something could be going on in the bed, underneath the blanket, or on the couch underneath the blanket. Someone could be playing with someone underneath the covers, trying to hide it. That's what I just got from that. A predator sneaky in the bed and on the couch and under the covers, under a blanket, hiding their hand. That's too many. Yeah, telling untruths. They're lying. Going into hermit mode so that they can hide. They're watching you. You could be in hermit mode. Someone's raged out. They're overwhelmed and raged out. They could have made a bad investment that they thought was a really good investment, but it was a bad investment. Now they're on the run from the law because they don't want to be incarcerated. We've got stolen funds. They're trying to skip the country. Someone's sick and they're refusing to change. Something's really hard and then it gets soft, or something's soft and then it gets hard. Wow. Took a bribe, scheming against you. It's your fault. You're sick. Somebody's sick. They're trapped in what they've done. They have a lack of concentration. Someone could be in the army. Someone could be a ranger. Somebody's going through a dark night of the soul. They're having an ego death. What else is in this energy? I'm going to close out. I'm tired. Using your photos online for online dating, catfishing. Oh my God. We've got Mother God, Mother Gaia, Father God, Spirit, Source Energy is with you. There could be a scratch or a cut on someone. You're breaking spiritual contracts. We've got a U-Haul with moving in with someone. Sister and sister with a U-Haul. Your hometown, human trafficking. You're so sexy. We have a co-worker. This could have been someone that you even worked with for some of you, and then they ghosted you. Okay. Let's do one more round. What else is in this energy? Yeah, you suck, motherfucker. They're not even worth it. No, they suck. Somebody's on the run, I'm telling you. A dose of your own medicine and you can't handle it because you're the mirror. We've got an insurance agent here. Somebody's not walking, they're running. They're trying to get the hell out of Dodge. Communication from an insurance agent that's undercover. Okay, we've got water again. Water signs are significant, or something's going on when someone's in the bathtub. Someone could have cops in the family. There could be dirty cops involved. You revealed it. There could be a camera in the shower, okay, that's blocked. It's a safety concern. Somebody's being blocked. This rules in your favor. Deliberate deception, the letter M. We've got a spiritual advisor that's focusing on their destiny. Deliberately deceptive, not seeing eye to eye. You didn't deserve this. 2022 or 2002 to 2003 could be significant. We've got a snitch. Somebody's got a guilty conscience. They've been trying to steal from you. Committing white collar crimes. Lipstick could be significant. Forbidden fruit. They're not safe to be around because they're a fucking predator. Death is their punishment. That's God's wrath for their ill intent. They have a very low vibrational frequency. Someone could have food allergies. They've been trying to block your path. We have a brother, an ex-wife. You could be an intuitive healer. Someone's very romantic. Could be a hopeless romantic collective. You're working on yourself. You cry it out and you heal. You were the most beautiful person ever in their eyes. Court paperwork has been filed and someone's looking into something here. We have a psychic investigator that's looking into something. Georgia could be significant. You're leveling up, starseeds. Someone is an adrenaline junkie and they have forbidden excitement, and we have surveillance. Again, somebody's definitely under surveillance, and we have a same SEX partner trying to scare you. Well, you scare me, you scare them. They could be trying to scare you. You could be lecturing someone or just giving them a speech, or someone could lecture and give speeches. Somebody is being stupid in this cult, causing instability in someone's life. So they want to take you out with this fake love because you're coming across as like this immortal being. Someone could be getting a new job. It's over with. They can't cover it up anymore. Something that's going on with your money. Something was exposed. We have a secret admirer. You are protected, possibly by a secret admirer. Believe in yourself. Look forward to the future, collective. Someone passed away. Someone's German. Someone went to college. They have a college degree. This is all part of God's plan for his light workers here. They could have had an energetic hold on you, or that's what they were trying to do. We have a Scorpio male. You can be a best-selling author if you write your autobiography. There's significance of your birth chart. Someone could have a restricted license. We have Swiss, French, and German could be significant. Okay. Yeah, someone's trying to flee the country. They could be posing as someone else to try and flee the country. Something significant about Monday. Someone could have been born overseas. Someone could be a military brat. We have a tarot reader here. I was picking up on that. Somebody could be a reader. Someone could be in the hospital, could need surgery. There's a fatal attraction here. Someone at the bank. False evidence with someone at the bank. Fraud. They took a picture of your ID. False evidence. Somebody cloned someone's phone or their phone number. We've got the ER, the hospital. We have a pedophile and grandparents. Order of the Eastern Star. Freemasons are involved. We've got fuck buddies here. A fuck buddy, the same sex partnership as their fuck buddy, so that they can harvest, and they get real creative on how they can harvest. Easter's coming up. Something could be significant about Easter. We've got legal documents. A delivery of legal documents. Someone's been coming after you. They stole your mail. Motion sensor lights and a security system may be something that you might want to look into. Someone could have a GUN safe or some kind of a vault or something in their house. Saturday could be significant. Something very traumatic could occur here. You can't trust anyone. You could be introverted because you feel like you can't trust people. You always pay attention to everything that's going on around you. Somebody could be posting bail because they get arrested. Change the door locks. Protect yourself. Security system. Motion sensor lights. Someone wants to keep two people apart. Well, we've got the justice system here that's looking into this money. Well, there's evidence with law enforcement here. Lying straight to your face. Someone is a lavish spender. Being tricked. Somebody likes to smoke weed. Constantly on my mind. Can't stop thinking about you. That's the truth. It's definitely the truth. It's like you live rent-free in someone's mind. Millions of dollars involved here. You figured it out? We have an air sign. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Someone easily makes friends and then they create conflict. We've got the letter K, a dirty old man or a dirty old man. And they're gay. They like the same sex. And they're hiding it. Gay or lesbian here. Wait. Somebody's a pervert. Keep your legs closed. Don't let any perverts near you. You could be with your divine spouse, or they could be trying to keep your divine spouse away from you. Spirit says that's the truth. We've got somebody's being very secretive. Somebody's going to be telling the truth. They want you dead, and that's the truth. Somebody's a money miser. They're a fake Christian. Somebody could be having nightmares about losing you. They've created a lot of confusion. Somebody could be trying to understand something because they're confused. Someone could have a new relationship coming in. They can dish shit, but they can't take it. We've definitely got a sister or sisters involved here, okay? You're going down, bitch. Something's going on in the nightclub. We've got, if I can hold on to it, we've got a Pisces. Here's a stalker here. Somebody's burning something in a fire. Someone's gay and they're finally coming out about it. We have a computer programmer or a gamer. It's hard for you to trust people, but God is protecting you. Someone is incriminating themselves. Something incriminating was found at a crime scene, and it could be a lethal weapon. There was some kind of a conflict, and somebody's going to have to give their testimony. Manipulative romantic involvement. Giving someone a sob story to manipulate them. I know you are in the process of releasing me because of my deviant behavior. Because you're on to someone. Secrets from the past are coming out. They are on edge. They're about to break. Someone could be driving recklessly. Okay. Family wants to kiss your ass now because they tried to steal your life and this information is out. An online exposure, awaiting trial, okay? Feeling trapped because of this online exposure. And they were trying to control the situation and they can't now. We've got the letter O. Their plot failed. There was a paper trail and they were trying to steal information so that they could gain more information and their plot failed. Huh. So they could slander you. Wow. Someone acts heterosexual but they're homosexual. You know you like it. I'm so sexy. You know you like it. Huh. They're trying to hide it. There's an audio recording. Wow. Somebody could be using DRUGS. Well, they're definitely deceiving you. Someone is deceptive. They're being childish, deceiving you. They're overwhelmed by emotions as they're going through the dark night of the soul. Yeah, it's not easy. It's hard. Someone could have had a pregnancy scare with someone. Someone's very dysfunctional. They don't answer the phone. Someone's phone is tapped. They're planning something. And they will end up in jail for what they're planning. Okay, they caused their own demise by coming after you. Wow. If someone's getting the death penalty, there's something that's incriminating in the scene of a crime. It's come out again. We've got a medical examiner and forensics. We have a coroner that's being called to a crime scene. Something significant about 2012 to 2013. Okay. Someone's a chronic worrier. Okay, let's roll the dice. We're going to close out. Y'all just take this how it resonates. Don't force anything to fit. I love you guys so much. Thank you all for being here, for spending your time with us. We appreciate you so much. Thank you for all your sweet, loving comments. I appreciate each and every one of you guys and all of your sweet comments. Okay, we've got a Virgo. I'm sorry, a Capricorn, Virgo. I picked up the wrong one. Pisces. Double Pisces. Where's the other one? And Cancer. Capricorn. Aries. Capricorn again, so double capped. Virgo and Scorpio. So one more time. Virgo, Cancer, Aquarius, Taurus, and Aries. And then on the cards we had Libra and Sagittarius that came out. Could be significant. Alright guys, so we're going to close out. I love you all so much. I hope you'll please hit that like and subscribe and that hype button for me. Thank you all so much for spending time with us. Till next time. Bye, Collective.